Hello there and welcome to class 4 of the Steel Mace Beginners Complex series. I will be putting the links to the other classes in the description and hopefully I'll link them in the cards above for you to go and have a look at and work your way through. Today we're going to take you through a quick warm-up, a little bit of a steel mace warm-up. We're going to show you what exercise you're doing and then we're going to get into the sort of 16-minute long workout. We're going to work a bit harder, get our sweat on and get moving this mace around for your health and for your fun. Warm-up wise, let's start off with some nose rainbows, then loosening off that neck. Hands behind the back, look up to the ceiling, draw half a rainbow down to one shoulder and then draw a full rainbow up and over with your nose to the other shoulder. There's 2, up and over, 3, we're going for 10, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, up to the center and down. Good, next one up, we're going to do hammer time salutes. Take a wide stance, hands both up in a saluting position. One arm goes down, straighten out, squeeze the tricep, bring the hand back. There's 1, straighten down, squeeze the tricep and back. 2, down, straight. 3, down, straight. 4, 5, and then begin to transition the hips as well. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, keep squeezing, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20, relaxing there. Just a little bit of movement. Good. Next up, we're going to do arm rotations. So it'll be arms out straight, and then we want to do big circles, try and get the bicep past the ear. So big circle, nice and slow, squeeze every muscle. There's 1, so squeeze the chest, squeeze the shoulders, squeeze the back muscles. 2, go again. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now go the other way. So up and over, 1, 2, 3, squeezing those muscles nice and steady. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Okay, a little bit of a warm-up done. Let's go grab the mace, or if you can still use a sledgehammer in this workout. Go grab your mace or sledgehammer and we'll get into a little bit of a mace warm-up as well. We want to start in the rack position, so feet shoulder width apart, soft knees, hips forward, shoulders back, head up, nice tall posture. Mace in the vertical position, hands stacked, and then your hands also below your belly button or your navel. Okay, and then we're going to tilt the mace over just past one shoulder, and then the other way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10. Good. Mace back to the vertical position, slide the hand up, make the mace flat, do a ballistic curl, so over to the chin, slide the hands into prayer position and over. So let me do that again a little bit faster for you. So chin, slide and over. Back up into the vertical position, stack the hands again. We're going to do 10 more metronomes. Over, over, 1. Over, over, 2. Over, over, 3. Keeping those hips forward. 4, head up. 5, watch the height of your hands. 6, 7. You can watch the mace head. 8, or just look straight forward. 9, but resist any rocking motion with the body. And that would make 10. Good. Flatten the mace out for a ballistic curl. Back up, place the mace on the shoulder. We're going to do 10 pendulums this time. So let the weight fall behind you, arms go up and then behind the head. So up, behind the head. We're going to swing 10 times. So over, over, 1. 2, keep that head up. 3, let the hands go behind the head. 4, relax those elbows. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, resist the swing, tricep press, so bring both hands up, and we go over, flatten the mace out, ballistic curl again. Back up, onto the shoulder, any shoulder, doesn't matter, we're just getting into position nice and safely. Up, behind the head. Right, let's go again, hands behind the head, elbows relaxed, swing, swing, 1, 2, 3, head up, keep that head up, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, resist the swing, tricep press, and back over. Good chance to grab a drink, and we're going to take you through the exercises you're going to be doing today. Okay, first one up, we have the joust switch. So this one, you want to be holding the mace kind of on the center of gravity. So if it's too far forward, or if it's too far down, should I say, the mace is going to collapse one way, and if it's too far up, the mace is going to go the other way. You want that balance point, okay? What we're going to do is your challenge is to keep the mace flat as much as possible. You're going to lift one arm up to shoulder height, switch hands, and back down, and that is a joust switch. So up and change, up and change, trying to keep the mace flat and level throughout the exercise. To make this easier, you can go for less height, so maybe sort of belly button height, just up and down, just trying to keep the mace flat. If you want to make it harder, you can add in a joust with the what would be lead leg at the time of change. So you go up, that means you change into the lead leg, then stand up again, and we go up and change, down, up and change, down, and then keep going. Good. After that, you then have the upward slash. So this one does boggle a few people's minds, but we will get through it. You want to be in an L stance position, okay? This time your lead hand, your lead leg is going to be behind you, okay? So L stance position, my lead arm follows down, lead shoulder, lead side, lead leg is behind me. I'm facing forwards. We tilt the mace ever so slightly forwards, okay? Now I'm going to teach you in stages, but when you piece this all together, it does end up a bit smoother. So, tilt the mace back, so it's resting on your elbow. Then we go vertical. Now this is the important bit. Twist the chest round, okay? So that now your opposite hand is actually on the other side of your body, and pull down with your opposite hand to flick the mace back up. Push both arms forward, twist the chest to reset, pull both arms back, you're in the starting position. So elbow, vertical, twist, pull, reset. Elbow, vertical, twist, pull, reset. So I'm going to do that on the other side for you, also give it practice with the other hand, just so you can see what's going on. So elbow, vertical, twist, pull, reset, and then elbow, vertical, twist. Remember, it's this opposite hand, that's the important bit. My lead hand still at chest height, pull down, and then there's a seesaw motion, the mace flicks up, okay? And we reset. If you want to make it harder, you can reverse that motion on the way back. So we do an upward slash, and then we drop the mace head back into the vertical position, reset the twist, pull down again, and you're back in your start position. So a bit faster, it looks like the normal upward slash, and then reverse, the normal, and reverse, okay? The massive key, there's 2 points to this one. Twist the chest. If you don't, you end up finding that if you don't twist the chest, you have to flick the arm out. Really go down, twist the body, that gives you the room. And the second bit is that seesaw motion, okay? Your lead hand, all it does is just hold at chest height. It's your opposite hand, that's the one that induces the movement, okay? Give that one a practice. A few people do get that one mixed up. Keep going with it, take it slow, and then try and smooth it out altogether. Once you've nailed the upward slash, we then have the bear crossover. For this one, you want the mace head towards you on the floor at a slight angle. Okay, you're going to adopt the bear position, and that is, you're on all fours, hands and knees. And from here, all you're going to do is lift the knees ever so slightly off the floor, like millimeters off the floor. So lifting the knees slightly off the floor, reach over with your opposite hand to the mace, pick it up, put it back down, and then place your hand down, still in the bear position, and then change hands, pick it up, put it down, hand down, pick it up, put it down, hand down, trying to keep that bear position. The lower the knees are, but not touching the floor, the better. If you want to make it easier, just try holding the bear position for the time we've got. So all it is tabletop position, knees just off the floor, hold it there. Okay? It is quite a challenge. It's more challenging than most people expect. If you want to make it harder, you can add in a knee tap to the elbow. So the supporting hand that's on the floor, i.e. the one that's making contact with the floor, that same side knee is going to touch your elbow whilst moving the mace, okay? So it looks something like this. Tabletop, bear position, reach for the mace, knee to elbow, we go over, so you only got 2 points of contact at one moment, and then reach, elbow, so 2 points of contact, and down. If you want to make that bigger stability challenge. After that, we have the rear archer to scoop. So in lesson 1, we did the normal archer, which is at chest height, push and pull on the mace. Well, this time, all you're going to do is twist the torso, so we're archering to the rear instead. So I'll do this sideways for you. We're going to mace up, twist, push and pull the mace, then we add in a scoop. So the mace head drops, you scoop down, we come into almost forward archer, and then we ballistic curl, archer to the rear, scoop, and then we've got that kind of ballistic curl motion where we're going to the prayer, and then the mace comes from the shoulder straight out. We're trying not to come up and over, we're not trying to come underneath and up either. It's from the front, ballistic curl, and then straight out, okay? So let me do that one a bit better for you. We go underneath, we're on a straight line, ballistic curl straight to the shoulder, straight out again, scoop, ballistic curl archer, scoop, ballistic curl archer, okay? To make that harder, you can add in a lunge with the opposite leg on the archer. So we archer to the rear, and then lunge as well. As we scoop, we stand up, ballistic curl archer, and then lunge at the same time. Okay. Now we have the barbarian pull, okay? So for this one, you want a 50-50 grip. Your opposite hand needs to be right on the very base of the mace. Your lead hand wants to be about halfway up. You don't really want to go any higher than halfway. If you do want to make the movement harder, you can choke down, but try not to go much further than halfway up the mace. For this one, you're standing nice and tall, feet shoulder width apart, arms extended. You're going to take your lead hand over your lead shoulder. We're not going over the head, we're going over the shoulder. We're over the shoulder, tuck the mace in behind you, but try not to bash your bum, and then pull the arms forward, keeping the abs tense throughout. So as you pull back, keep the abs tense. This will stop you bananaing. So nice and tense, and pull forward, breathe out, behind, pull forward, breathe out. Like I said, if you want to make it a little bit harder still, we can go for a more choked grip. So a stacked grip is actually quite a bit harder, trying to prevent that motion, prevent the mace touching you, and then pull forward. We can also add in a squat here. So we go behind, pull forward, and squat down. As you stand up, mace tucks in behind you again. Give that a go on the other side as well. So stacked hands, hands changed over. We go mace behind, tight core, pull forward, mace behind, tight core, pull forward. Good key here is resist any temptation to go too far forward on this one. Mace is vertical, and then it goes vertical just upside down, back to vertical again. Cool, and then the last one, we have an overhead press, or I like to call it a rocket launch, okay? You stand, mace on the floor, one hand, and it's quite simple. You're just going to lift the mace up nice and high, place the mace down gently, change hands, up, down, up, down. If you want to make it a little bit harder, don't touch the floor. So just before the mace touches the floor, change, up, down. You have to slow the mace down a little bit more, up and down, up and down. An easier version is do it two-handed, so if you're finding the shoulders are just fatiguing a bit too much, we go both hands up and down, okay? Now you can do a rocket fall. This one's a little bit more complex, okay? We go up, then currently what is your free hand, so technically your opposite hand, grips the mace in an upward thumb grip. You let the mace handle fall over the back of your hand, so you're going to want a loose grip here. Then you grip midway down with what is changed to be your opposite hand, and then let the mace continue its rotational fall. You're back in the bottom position, you grip the top of the mace, and launch, grip, flip, grip, flip, catch, launch, grip, flip, catch, launch, grip, flip, catch, launch, grip, flip, catch. Okay, those are all the movements we are doing in today's class. Go give them a go. When you're ready, come back to this video and we'll get cracking with the full-blown workout. Make sure you've got drinks on hand, clear the area of any pets, kids, breakables, and have a think about which exercise is going to give you the biggest challenge. Let me know in the comments below. I'd also like to hear what is your favorite exercise of the ones about to come up. You might be surprised with what you think you're going to like and what you're actually going to like in the workout. Get your mace ready, clear the area. We're going to get going in 10 seconds, okay? So, the first one is the joust switch. You want the mace tail pointing forward, center of gravity, and ready, up, keep the mace flat and down, up, keep the mace flat and down. So it's a nice little confidence exercise to start with, working on your control, working on your wrists. So up, down, you have to let the wrists move in order to keep the mace flat. We can add in that lunge variation if we want to. So lunge and down, lunge and change, lunge and change. You can make this slightly easier by just going to belly button height just to get the movement and the practice. Otherwise, try and stick with the target of shoulder height. And rest there. Cool, that one wasn't too bad. 20 seconds rest. We are on to the upward slash. We've had a nice easy one. Now we're going for a bit of a mind fart on the next one. So we want an L stance position. Hands up, so you're going to be slightly crossed over. Your lead leg is going to be behind you. Go slowly at first. Elbow, vertical, twist, pull, reset. Elbow, vertical, twist, pull, reset. Let's go full speed. Reset, reset, reset. Good. Elbow, twist, pull, reset. Elbow, twist, pull, reset. So once you get this a little bit faster, this will feel a bit smoother. Keep those hands relatively low. If you go too high, there's just too much of a gap in order to make this work. So elbow, twist, pull. Good. Elbow, twist, pull. Elbow, twist, pull. Good. Keeping that going. We can add in the reverse. And resting there. Right, let's change hands, change sides. Try and keep the same pace on the other side. Let's find that L stance position. Cool. Lead leg behind you, mace pointing slightly forwards. 2, 1, and elbow, vertical, twist, pull, reset. Elbow, vertical, twist, pull, reset. Elbow, vertical, twist, pull, reset. So take it smooth. And in time, you'll gain the speed, you'll gain the power, and then twisting with the abs. It's going to be working the bicep of the lead arm, working the cardiovascular system, your obliques, and that wrist control, as well as your coordination and proprioception. Good. So breathe out on the slash, breathe out, reset, breathe out, reset. Good, resting there. Next up, mace on the floor. We have the bear crossovers instead. So, tabletop position, knees slightly off the floor, lift the mace, put it down, let go, lift the mace, put it down. Okay, and go. Lift, place down, lift, place down, lift, and place, lift and place, lift and place, lift and place. Keep those knees low. I know what it's like. You're tempted to get that bum up nice and high. Keep it low. There's going to be a little bit of pressure on the quads. There's going to be pressure on the knees as well. As long as it's not painful, we are developing you. We are getting you stronger. So up and change, up and change. Keep those knees low. We've got 5 seconds. We've got a minute's rest after this. Come on, keep going. 2, 1. Resting there. Right. 1 minute now. Catch your breath, grab a quick drink. We're on to rear archer scoops. Coming up next. So if you're liking these workouts, you know we're on class 4, please like, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell icon, and you get to see when more workouts come out, and you get access to them nice and quick. Trying to slowly get more and more out for you for free, get more people involved in the steel mace community. So we're about 20 seconds to go. We're starting off with the rear archer scoops. Okay, so same as the archer in class 1, but all we're doing is twisting at the hips, and it's exactly the same motion, then we're adding in a scoop. Okay, so find our square stance, mace up, twist, archer, scoop, ballistic curl, archer, scoop, ballistic curl, archer, scoop, ballistic curl. Find that rhythm. Pull back to the shoulder, straight out, push and pull. Shoulder, push and pull, scoop. Shoulder, push and pull, scoop. Remember, if we can add in that lunge, if you fancy making this a little bit of a harder exercise, working the balance a little bit more. Resting there. Happy days. Next one up, we have the barbarian pull. Okay, so next up, hands about 50-50 grip, square stance, arms forward, and over the shoulder, pull forward, over the shoulder, pull forward. Keep those abs engaged, core nice and tight. So shoulder and pull, shoulder and pull. Good. Shoulder, pull, shoulder and pull. Good. Keeping those going. Core engaged. You're going to feel this in the triceps a little bit. Good. Shoulder and pull. Good. Right, changing sides. We're going to do the same again, just on the other side. Keep your choke level the same. So if you're 50-50, keep your 50-50. If you're a little bit lower, match that on this side. We've got about 15 seconds. Right, 10 to go. And then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Away we go again. Shoulder, abs tight, pull. Shoulder, abs tight, pull. Shoulders, abs tight, and pull. Good. Keep that mace vertical. Stop at the vertical position, and back and forward, and back and forward. Good. Couple more seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one, resting there. Good. Okay, we're next into the rocket launch. Right, so mace down, try not to slam the floor, you know, especially in a flat or anything, think of the person underneath you. Likewise, just damage the floor. These mace can be quite heavy, especially when they keep hitting the same spot. So one hand on the tail of the mace, downward thumb grip, and then lift, down, lift, down, lift, down, lift, down. So it's a fairly simple exercise. We need to make up for that with a little bit of speed. So as soon as it's down, goes up again. As soon as it's down, goes up again. Down, up, down, up. Remember, you can make this easier. Both hands instead, down and up, down and up, down and up, or we can add in that rocket fall, flip, flip, catch, up, flip, flip, catch, and resting there. Awesome. We've got our rest, another minute. We're gonna repeat all that again, okay? We're starting off with the joust switch after this. So, good chance. Grab a drink. Small sips. Right, we've got about 30 seconds. Starting off with the joust switch. So we're keeping the mace flat where we can. Good chance to catch the breathing, bring your heart rate down a bit. Think about where you went last time. What do you want to make harder? What do you think could be made easier? So 5 seconds, find that center of gravity. So 3, 2, 1. Chest up, shoulder height, mace flat, shoulder height, mace flat, shoulder height, mace flat, shoulder height. Good. Keep the tempo, keep the control. We're not after speed on this one, we're after control. So down, up. Good. Keep the mace flat as you can. Last one, resting there. Good. We have upward slash coming up next. So as a reminder, L stance position, mace pointing forward, lead leg is currently behind you, okay? Remember, we want this twisting motion, elbow vertical, twist the mace to the other side of the body, and then pull down. Right, so 5 seconds, let's get ready, cool. Mace forward, let's go, full speed, so round and flick, good. Round, flick, good. Round, flick, reset. Round, flick, reset. Round, flick, reset, good. Breathe out on the slash. Come on, we've had a practice. Let's put a little bit of intensity into this one. Oh, 7 seconds to go. A little bit longer, come on, keep pushing, keep pushing. Don't stop until we hit 0. Don't stop until we hit 0. Resting there at 0. Cool. Change sides. Let's do the same again. Same intensity. Cool, have you figured out which exercise you like, which one is more challenging than you thought? Again, let me know. Always interesting to hear everybody's individual challenges. And mace forward, ready, upward slash, and elbow vertical twist, flick, reset. Good, keep going. Reset, 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 reset. Good, keep that forward hand, your lead hand, a little bit loose so you can get that movement, that seesaw action. The opposite hand controls the flick and the direction of the mace. So twist the body. Twist the body. 2, 1, 0. Cool, stop in there. We have the bear crossovers and then a little bit of a longer rest after that to give you a chance to recuperate so you can go at a higher intensity for the next few exercises. Cool. Keep the movement, keeping the chest up, move the wrists around. If you do find that this is a bit of pressure on the wrists for the bear position, you can do this on your knuckles instead. Right. Down we go, knees off the floor, and then lift and change, lift and change. Good. If you really want to add a challenge, go for that knee tap as well. Knee tap, change, knee tap, change. Knee tap, change. Good, knee tap and change. So place the mace, try not to drop the mace. Up and place, up and place. Work your way through the progressions if you need to. You can start with the knee tap, go down to normal, then just hold for the bear to finish off. Stop there. Cool. 1 minute, 4 more exercises to do. And that's the workout done with a cool down. Right. you haven't seen any of the other classes yet, go visit them, especially things like ballistic curls. If you're not quite sure what a ballistic curl is, the other 3 classes kind of cover those a bit more. Good. So hopefully next class it's going to be more 40-20 all the way through. Spend a little bit longer doing effort, a little bit less rest. Upping your intensity, upping the progressive overload to help you develop your fitness as you join us and travel along with us in these classes. So 5 seconds to go. We've got rear archer. Good. No. And then twist, push and pull, scoop, ballistic curl, twist, push and pull, ballistic curl, push and pull, ballistic curl, push and pull, ballistic curl. Good. You've already seen the lunge variant if you want to. You're going down and up, down and up. Otherwise, stick with the standard archer and scoop, archer and scoop. 2, 1, resting there. Happy days. Barbarian pulls coming up next. Working those triceps, working the lats, working on your control with your abs to stop your body rocking backwards and forwards. This is going to work the mobility in your lats to try and open up your shoulder. In 10 seconds. Opposite hand stays right on the very tail of the mace. Lead hand, no higher than 50% up. Good. Then over the shoulder, brace the abs and pull. Shoulder and pull. Remember, we've got the harder variant if we want, where we pull and squat. Up, pull and squat. Good. Pull and squat. If not, stick with the standard barbarian pull. You can go in an interim level of choke down the mace a little bit, so your hands are a little bit closer together. This gets a little bit harder, and rest there. Cool. Whatever variant you've just done, match that on the other side. If you change variants halfway through, change variants halfway through this time as well. So macing the ready, about 15 seconds, upward thumb grip. Right, so getting ready, mace up, 50-50 grip, and shoulder and pull, shoulder and pull. It's about control, the shoulder and pull. Keep that torso nice and still, keep it rigid. If we want, we can add in those squats. Torso still stays rigid as the mace goes behind you. Keep those abs braced throughout the squat if you're doing the squat variation. Good. So behind and pull. Behind and pull. Keep going, resting there. Okay, last exercise then. We've got the rocket launch or the overhead press, whichever variation you want to call it. We can even add in that rocket fall if you want a few style points as well, learning that rotation and control with the mace. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and launch down. Remember, this is a simple movement, so I need to make up for it with speed. Unless you're doing the rocket fall, slow it down a little bit and get used to the motion. Up, fall, catch, up, fall, catch, up, fall, catch, up, fall, catch. Good. Whichever variant you go to, keep working. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Resting there. Winner. Right. We're going to take a minute, let your heart rates come down a bit, get you under some sort of control, get you cooled down a bit, keep the chest up, keep the airways open. It's going to be very tempting to lean forward and crumple all those lungs together. Chest up. Let the air get into your body, let your oxygen find your way into the bloodstream, more oxygen anyway. Small sips of drink. And we'll do some quick stretches on the shoulders and the wrists in about 20 seconds. So I hope you enjoyed that workout. Each one is going to be a little bit different. You might see exercises from, wait for that to finish. There we go. You might see exercises from previous workouts pop up in future workouts and in this one as well. But every workout is going to be slightly different. Every workout is going to be a different challenge, learning a new skill and developing your ability to move and your ability to handle the mace as well. Okay, let's do some quick stretches. This time, we're going to go for a prayer stretch. We're going to stand wide as you can. And then palms together, pull the forearms down, okay? Keep those palms together, fingers splayed, and then you can rotate your wrists to find where works best for you today. It's not always going to be in the same place. What's working for me today might not be the same position as you. Everybody's slightly different. Deep breaths. And then relax the forearms. Okay, try and take a wider stance. Tweak those heels out just a little bit more. Now back of the hands together for a reverse prayer stretch. Good. Squeezing the bum cheeks slightly, keeping the back of the hands together. Again, rotate. Find where it's best for you today. Keep the head up. And then relax the wrists. To get out of this almost split position, bring the toes in, then a heel in, and then other toes, other heel, toe heel, toe heel, toe heel, and then we can stand up to a point where it's safer for your groin rather than just jumping into position which might pull. Good. Next up, we go for a shoulder hook, nice and simple. Arm out, comes across the chest, hook your free hand at the elbow joint or higher. So up and then pull the arm in, drop the shoulder down. If you want to make this a little bit deeper, try twisting the torso in the direction that your flat arm can point. So twist, 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 twist. You may feel this in the upper back a little bit more as well. Keep breathing. Relax that nervous system. Keep the heels on the floor if you're doing the twist. And then relax, release, changing arms. Good. So out, chest, hook, hold. If you did the twist on one side, you can do the twist on the other as well. Deep breaths. And then relax and release. Good. Hope you enjoyed this workout. Remember, like, subscribe, hit that bell icon, so hopefully you'll see class 5 and any future classes that are coming up, as well as other reviews, other little workout tips. Follow along for the channel, and I hope to see you again soon.